All right, here we are. Carl messed it up. We back. Blame it on Carl. It's Carl's fault, y'all. The rest of the guys will be in here in a minute. Just give me a couple seconds and they'll pop in. Oh my lord. Carl done fumbled the bag.
Like, come on, dog. Like, how? Like, what are you even doing? That shit really just made me mad, dog.
We live. Chill out.
Yeah.
Hey! I hope they come back. Come back! I wrote a little message in the. Oh,
Yeah, we gotta share and all that stuff again. Since Carl messed everything up, he gonna have to do all the sharing. I don't even remember what we was talking about.
we're talking about Doc Rivers.
We was on Doc.
We still got 4. Who's in there? Got anybody in there? Are we live?
Yeah, we live. I went live straight off the bat to bring
We
everybody
live
back.
right now. Hopefully we get everybody back, man. God, dog. Everybody, this was not Sixers fan for life. Jose Alicea. This was not BG, aka Brian Green. This was not Jennifer Green, aka Jenny from the block. The person that's not here is the reason why.
Can we go into Somebody go into Facebook. Mine's not letting me in. I don't know.
I'll
Password.
go in there right now. Hold on.
All right.
Y'all need to start talking. Y'all need to start talking while I'm doing this. Come on. Keep talking
What?
about
There's
that.
nothing to talk to. We're just talking to each other. There's nobody here.
No, but go ahead. We still gonna post this on the YouTube and on all our social media at the top of the screen. Everybody look at the top of the screen. We got all of those. They'll be there. So finish your soliloquy about
I
Doc.
don't even know what people ended up hearing or people didn't hear, but I started off saying that, talking about what he did this season, that was an improvement over last season. But when it comes down to it, he did not develop any of his young players, and that is what ultimately led this team to its demise. I mean, you cannot just solely rely on your starters, as we are seeing in these finals now, right? And even in the Eastern Conference finals, like, you need to be able to develop your players, and you need to get the respect of your players. And James Harden clearly didn't respect him. He talked too much about how he wanted to go play golf, and I don't really know how much he was into actually coaching this team. I don't know. We were not going to let it go more than 10 minutes, so I'll let y'all go. Some people are here. Yes, glad to see you. Thanks for coming back.
Like I said, we'll be at all of these at the top of the screen. But Doc Rivers, I really didn't want you to get to the point where you got fired, but you deserve to get fired. I hate to say it, but you deserve to get fired. A lot of people was like, they gonna fire him, but Embiid and Harden quit. Doc Rivers didn't get fired because of Game 6 and Game 7. If you think Doc Rivers got fired because of Game 6 and Game 7, you haven't been watching the Sixers for the last 3 seasons. He got fired because we've made it to the same exact position every year with the same result. Because Jose's eating, I got a chance to say this, and he won't be mad at me for talking about it. We fired a guy named Andy Reid in Philadelphia simply because he couldn't get over the hump. It was just time for something new. Yes, you're getting us there every year. Great regular season record. Oh, we go to the playoffs, NFC Championship, and then we lose. And people didn't like the fact that he was gone. But it was just time for something new. Doc Rivers has gotten us to the exact same spot that Brett Brown 3 years in a row, it was time to go. Doc Rivers did no adjustment. This year was definitely his best coaching year for the Sixers overall because he didn't stick to his ways at times. He stuck to Jose's favorite thing of giving PJ 20 minutes and under for a long time. He made slight adjustments. He played guys that were hot at times, McDaniels, the Meltons. He played those guys. So he definitely had his best coaching year in Philadelphia this year, but it was time for something new. We can't keep losing in the second round. The same spot. I said it from jump. I said if we lose in the first round, he's gone. We lose in the second round, he's gone. If we make it to the conference finals, I don't even care if we got swept in the conference finals. He would have been back. You can't keep doing the same thing. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. It was time for a change. Doc, I'm sorry. This was your best year, so you get a C from me. C plus. I'll give you a C plus. You get a C plus from me, but overall, your career as a Philadelphia 76er coach wasn't enough for me. It wasn't enough.
Yeah, I forgot to give you a grade. Sorry, Doc. I'm gonna have to give you a C, man. You were really trying at the end there, and I think that if you had, and I don't think that this is your fault. I don't think this is Doc's fault, but I think if the Sixers had managed to win Game 6, I don't think it's Doc's fault that they lost it. If they had managed to win Game 6,
He'd be back.
He'd be
back
here. No
He'd
doubt
be
about
back
it.
Easy.
So, I mean, I guess it's lucky for us because we can, get some breath of fresh air in here. Maybe somebody who resonates a little bit better with this team. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Claude, I'm not blaming Doc for anything. It's just time. Elton Brand has blame. Daryl Morey has blame. The players, the MVP that look like dog shit in the playoffs, not in the playoffs, in the Boston series, they all have blame, but we're talking about Doc right now. I'm only talking about Doc right now because we're talking about Doc right now. When we get to Embiid, I might give the lowest grade that an MVP could ever get. I might give the lowest grade that an NBA MVP could ever
Oh, that's going to be an interesting conversation. But anyway, back to Doc. Jose, sorry.
Listen, I was only rooting for the guy because he was in the organization, honestly. I wasn't convinced. I don't hate the guy. I'm not saying he's a bad coach, but I think his time has passed. You know what I mean? We got a lot of young talent on this team, and we didn't get to see any of it in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he was in the locker room growling at a certain player to change his ways enough to convince that certain player to change his ways. And that's his bad, not mine. Because we could sit here and compare Joker to Embiid all you want, but I think Embiid with the right person could be a different animal. He showed his dominance in this league. But at this point of Embiid's career, I already think it's just a habit already. And unless somebody comes in here that can convince this man that he can be different, and that difference will be the difference in taking this team over that brick wall that we keep seeing and we're so disappointed in, then it is what it is at this point. So we bring in this new coach, and our hopes are that things change, but it has to be a collective effort. Everybody has to be involved. Everybody has to be willing to make that change. So we'll see what happens. But as far as Doc Rivers goes, I'm not gonna really bash this man 100% because I've seen the difference this year than in the past couple years. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really kill us with the all bench lineups so much this year than what we had to deal with in last year and the year before. So I think he gets a C plus for me, and that's where he stands.
Well, hey, you know what, Jamar? Some guys need to be, some guys operate better with different things, man. You can't judge what sparks a person. Some guy, I'm not saying they need to be motivated, but some guys, when they get a good motivating,
Yeah, listen,
but
I saw documentaries. Greg Popovich, he didn't have that. He was in his players behind. Bro, you gonna do this or you're not gonna be on this team. Certain people need that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it probably became a force of habit for Embiid. And until somebody comes in here and can breathe harder than Embiid, he ain't gonna change.
all right, so we're done with Doc.
Oh, we are? So it's on me, huh? Tyrese Maxey.
Why do you sound sad about that?
I'm sad about the Sixers, man, because like I said, that last segment, just talking about Doc, I don't want to blame everything on Doc, but I really do feel like Doc held this team back a little bit. There's a percentage of holdback from Doc that hurt this team, man. And I don't want to say we wasted these last 3 years because hats off to Doc. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. I did not mind him being a coach of this team. It just I wish he wasn't so stuck in his ways. So that's why when I said Maxey just now, I thought in my head this last segment about Doc, and it just makes me sad. But let's go to Maxey, man. Better things, man. The future of the Philadelphia 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. You made strides again, man. Year after year, you never tend to let me down. You've gotten better every single year. This is the one young guy who has been developed under Doc Rivers. Hats off to Sam Cassell for a lot of that. I think he got in his own way after he got injured and was coming off the bench. He had that window. That same window Melton had in the starting lineup. Maxey had that window off the bench. And I can't forget that. Because of his growth, he would have probably got an A- from me. But because of that window of, damn, Maxey, what's up? Are you okay? He gets a B flat. Let's go B flat. I was gonna say B plus, but nah, I'm gonna go B. He gets a B, but I love the future of Tyrese Maxey. I love the ceiling of Tyrese Maxey. I think his future is very bright. I hope that he's here for years to come. I hope that he holds off on signing his extension. Hold off until we can do it and make it right for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey, you would have got an A, but because of that window of you coming off the bench and you look like crap, solid B for me, but a great B. This is a B that's like, bro, I promise you next year you're going to be a valedictorian. Next year you're going to be valedictorian. But this year, just a B. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give Maxey a B plus, and why he's not getting an A is because of how many times he deferred in his game. Like how many times he had shot a wide open shot and he deferred. Like he needs to be more aggressive. That is, I mean, his own teammates have said it, so this is not new news for him. He needs to be more aggressive. And sometimes he just runs in there throwing up those circus shots, and sometimes they go in, but a lot of times they don't. So following through on that layup was another theme that we followed all season long. I think he's great. I think he's the future of the franchise. I think he is going to be an amazing basketball player. He's only 22 years old. We are so lucky to have gotten him when we did. And, hey, I love Maxey. He's got some stuff he's got to clean up, but it's nothing that he can't do.
He only known how to order alcohol for a year. He was drinking Shirley Temple's. He said, "Give me a rum and coke, hold the rum."
That is it.
It's on you, hoes. But no, Berg, you wasn't the only one. The whole live got kicked off. I won't say who did it, but I'm gonna curse him out later. I called him, he didn't pick up. I'm gonna kill him. But no, you weren't the only one. Everybody got kicked out. I love you, Carl, but we're gonna fight. I can't hear you, Jose.
This is Max's third year. This is Maxie. I had to mute the mic because something was going on. Hey, this is Max's third year, and I'm not gonna keep shining that he's he gets better every year type stuff. You're going into this next year as a senior. That's it. No more rookie talk. No more, I just got on this team talk. It's either put up or shut up. You're going to show me something. This year, you better show me something.
He's
you know
been
what I'm saying?
showing you stuff. What's he
He has.
You?
I'm not being that down on him. He has. But you got to grow up. At some point, like, you're not a little kid anymore. You already been in this league. I don't care how old he is. You already been in this league for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You've gotten better every year. Yes, that's true. We're going to check that off. You know what I'm saying? Can you be wild at times? Yes. That part of him, I wish he would slow down a bit. The whole deferring, I think he's too submissive too. He crosses, when he's controlling the ball, the moment he crosses that half court line, he's already giving it to Embiid or whoever else is on the court. That ain't him.
Right.
And I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
He's got some of this guy
at some
in him,
point,
you know what I'm saying? Some of this guy in him.
At some point, you got to grow some cojones. Because just like Jenny said, you got a little glimpse of that guy in you. Take that to your advantage. Use it. Make it fuel you to become a better player. So you can leave a stamp in this league when you leave this league. I'm going to give him B+.
All right. Is Carl not coming back?
Carl ain't coming back.
He's not? Okay. Somebody else is going to have to do his.
Oh, is he next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's next. The person that we're talking about is next?
Yeah.
Before Toby, before Embiid, before PJ?
Well, you can do whatever you want. I'm just going along with your little sheet. That's all. You go for whatever you want.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first with mine.
All right.
And you know who mine is, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Can I take a leave? Can I take a leave of absence while you talk? Are we
back
later?
PJ Tucker. All year I was told one thing. Wait till the playoffs is going to show. Wait till the playoffs is going to show. Wait till the playoffs. Y'all going to understand why y'all signed PJ Tucker. He makes the difference when it matters. He makes the difference when it matters. PJ Tucker, you did that for me, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I was 100% behind you being called Peanut Butter and Jelly, becoming one of the honorary donor brothers of 624/7 of Eat Sleep Sixes podcast. I was 100% behind that. But then I started watching the games even closer and saying, damn. Oh, damn. Then the playoffs started. I was like, oh, damn. Wait. PJ? Is that PJ? it was a point in the season where I offered my hair. I said, if PJ ever scores 15 points, I would shave my head bald because I was that confident how trash you were. But when it mattered, you stepped up, man. You ever had that student that was subpar all season, turned in his assignments on time, but they was trash. But then on that final project, on the final, he scored so high on the final that it boosted his grade? PJ, overall, you got a B+ from me. If I took away your final grade was just playoffs. If I took away your final grade, you probably get a D. So that shows how high you scored from me on your final grade, aka the playoffs. PJ gets a B+ for me, my highest grade that I've given so far, simply because when it mattered, he was him. My favorite video of the season was him turning at Paul Reed and saying, I'm not going to say what he said, but y'all seen the video. We needed that. We haven't had that. Not we don't have it. We haven't had that in years. I don't remember who the last one to be who PJ Tucker was for us.
Jamie?
It wasn't about scoring. It wasn't about hitting corner threes. It was about the extras. And PJ, you did it for me when it mattered. So your final grade was so high that it helped your school year, the 82 games. You got a B+ for me, man. It's on y'all. I can't not give him
All
that.
right, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I ripped this dude a new one.
Yes, you did.
All right.
Once
When
a
you
day,
when
twice
you
on Sunday.
when you talk about beating a dead horse, I'll beat that horse till he was dead. Then he came back, I'll beat him again. He came back, I'll beat him again. He came back, I'll beat him again.
Yes, you did.
Because I don't play that. I'm a Sixers fan for life.
For life.
Sixers fan for life. You're not going to just give me zeros.
Not
and
till
think that
tomorrow.
I'm going to be okay with that. I don't care if you're playoff PJ. But at the end of the day, I kept telling y'all, my criticism was warranted because he was averaging 34 minutes a game for the first 3.5 months of this season, which could have been utilized in a better start because we had a slow start. No, this team was being bragged about having a great season as of December 1st. And to be honest with you, all I kept seeing was 30, 35, 36, 37 minutes from somebody who was giving us absolutely nothing. Nothing. Because he ain't regular season PJ. He's playoff PJ, no? So why not save this fool for the playoffs then? Why is he averaging almost a whole entire game in the beginning? Why? The man's almost 38 years old. He was like 5 minutes from getting on the Settler bus for free. I don't understand why he was logging so many minutes day one. That was my argument. And if y'all guys can't understand that, I don't know what to tell y'all. If you saving this man for the playoffs, don't overuse him in the beginning. That's like playing the game of spades with me, and you're already using all your high cards in the first couple hands. Are you serious? I'm blow you out the water. You come at me with that. For all you splay players out there who know what I'm talking about, you save your best for last. Unless you're gonna run the board, and you ain't running the board with a PJ Tucker. All right? He's a playoff type person. The reason why we're sitting here giving people low grades is because we don't get to see them enough. Because a certain person is logging way too many minutes, taking away from that young talent that we were so eagerly wanting to see. And I'm going to ride what BG said. And because you gave us a glimpse of what PJ, playoff PJ was, I'm not going to really dig your, whatever you call it, in the dirt for all those people that know what it is. You did good at the end. You shut me up. Yes, you did. part of the problem was the coach because he was the one giving you those minutes. Players don't just log 38 minutes on their own. I get that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? So part, it's a 50-50 thing. You going to get 50% of that blame and coach going to get 50% of that blame. But I appreciate what you did in the playoffs. You proved me wrong. I apologize for it, so I'm not going to keep apologizing for it. I already had that episode. I'm going to give you a B+.
I like it. You guys have heard us talk all season long about PJ. You heard us from the beginning talking about what the heck is this guy doing? Why is he playing so many minutes? He has given us donuts. He's the donut brother. He's donut man. He's whatever. But we would always make a little joke about him coming out of his telephone booth during the playoffs, taking off his jacket, wearing a Superman shirt. And but I'll be damned if that isn't just exactly what that man did. And he was just exactly what this team needed. I don't know what the heck happened. Well, we don't even need to go down that road. But I think that he was the only bright light of that Game 7 debacle. And I'm co-signing what BG and Jose said. I'm there with you.
I'm telling you, it's that final grade. When it's the last thing you remember about somebody, how can you not give them praise? Yeah, I can't forget what happened during the season. It was times where I was with Jose 100%. Peanut butter jelly was annoying. But damn it, when it mattered, that dude left it all out there.
I mean, he kind of disappeared at the end because, to be honest with you, I felt like he was yelling at the wrong person.
We got smacked.
Listen. I felt like the media pointed out that he was in Embiid's ear, and I felt like he should have been in other players' ears. That energy that you was forcing on the MVP, you should have been forcing it on other people. No, it's true. It's true. It's true. You can nod your head all you want. I think other people should have been hearing that speech too.
We about to get the Embiid. We about to get the Embiid. We about to get the Embiid.
Tobias.
We about to get to him too. Matter of fact, let's do it now. Jose, you got Toby.
Mr. Consistent.
We down to the last three players, y'all.
Listen.
B, Toby, and Harden. Toby's first.
Listen, I was defending Toby for a long time. I'm tired. You understand what I'm saying? I'm tired. In my best Popeye voice, it's all I can stand and I can't stand no more. I can't keep defending this guy. That little bit of points you're giving us is not enough. It's just not enough. You gave us 2 points in a game that really, really, really mattered. We could have closed the whole series out. You gave us 2 points. 2 when you're averaging 16. Do you understand if you would have gave us 12, which was below average, we would have won, you bum motherfucker?
Whoa. It's still the sun is out right now.
No, not for me. It's dark out.
You're out there in Texas.
If you would have gave us 12, which was below average, we would have won. Instead, you gave us 2. 2. Do you understand what that is? 2. That's it. 2 points. 2 points. 33 million. 37 million. You gave us 2 in a closeout game. Y'all mad about Game 7? I'm pissed off about Game 6.
No, Game 6 killed me. It killed me. I don't even know about Game 7.
There's no way you average 16 points a game. And on the most important game of the season, you gave us 2. 2. 2.
2. Nah.
2. In a game that we lost by 8, you give us 10, we win. You give us 10, we win. You give us 10, we win. Man, you getting an
What?
F.
Oh,
All right, Jose. Wait. Jay, give me a second. Jose, it was 80.
You can't say, no. You can't sit here and preach that. You just don't be a hypocrite. You just sat here and said peanut butter and jelly was peanut butter and jelly all season, and then he came through for you in the playoffs, right? This man was Mr. Consistent, and he disappeared in the most important game of the season. So miss me with that. Don't talk to me. I'm gonna mute my mic.
But if he was Mr. Consistent, dang, he took the headphones off. I just don't feel like F is warranted. F.
It's his grade. He's allowed to. You can grade him how you want to now.
Tobias, I echo everything that Jose said, but it doesn't affect your grade that much. But it affects you because when you look at how much you make, how many minutes you play, a C- can't happen. A C- for a guy who makes how much you make, plays how much you play, is crazy to me. Like you should be doing more. Mr. Consistent, it wasn't it. Tobias Harris won't be on this team past February. Unless we're in first place with an outrageous record, Tobias Harris won't be on this team past February. Somebody's gonna trade for his expiring contract, pay him from February to April, and be fine with that. Simply because of the last couple of months. You just wasn't enough, man. And I like Tobias. I think we had the best fourth option in the NBA. But because of Doc Rivers, because of James Harden, because of Joel Embiid, he wasn't able to do what I think the best fourth option in NBA can do. He wasn't given the opportunity to do what the best fourth option was able to do. It's time for him to go. And by February, Tobias Harris won't be a Sixer anymore. Mark my words.
Larry, I can't co-sign on this, man. If he was making $7 million a year and he was a starter, I would still have a problem with him only having 2 points. Like that is his role. He's a
whoa. So do you have a problem with PJ Tucker? Because he plays 30 minutes, he makes $10 million a year, and he scores zeros. So
well,
you have a problem.
Is Toby a defensive specialist?
At times, he played
Toby
Tatum
impacts the game
very well
in
sometimes.
other ways.
No. Defensively, now don't get me wrong. When he played against the better, like he has some good games against Tatum. Defensively, he has some good games against Tatum. But overall, no. I will say that PJ's extras showed up more than Toby's extras. So I'll give you that. Jen. I'll give you that.
Okay. Well, I'm not giving him F. I'm giving him a C. His gets my C for consistent. But yeah, I thought his he was rocky this season. He wasn't as consistent as he usually is. He had a little bit of this going on during the regular season, and then he had a good first series versus the Nets, and then I don't know what happened. He disappeared. And he's not normally a disappear in the playoffs kind of guy, but we really could have used you, Toby, but I'm not going to give you parade because of, those games. But,
Toby's defense.
I don't foresee you being a Sixer much longer.
Toby's defense. Toby's defense was exactly like his offense. He give you a good first half and a bullshit second half, and that's why we're so pissed off at him right now.
Yeah. The title we gave him, he just didn't live up to. Mr. Consistent wasn't a thing. It just wasn't, man. And I hate that it wasn't, but it just wasn't a thing after a while.
No.
And that's it. That is what it is. Everybody gave a grade for Toby.
Yep.
We down to the last two.
We are.
Oh damn! I'll take Carl's. I'll start off with Harden, man.
All right.
He led the league in assists, man. We won 2 games against Boston, and he won both of them. Right or wrong? Anybody agree, disagree, or agree with me?
Agree.
The 2 games we won against our arch rivals, James Harden won those games.
Yeah, but also the games we lost.
But then when it was
played.
time, he disappeared. This is another one of those situations where it's like, man, I look at your best grades and I'm like, yay, you have a bright future. And then I look at your worst grades and I'm like, I kind of want to take away your scholarship and kick you out of school. This is the hardest grade I have to give today, simply because I was hoping Carl was still here so he can go first and maybe I can feed off of what he said. James Harden, your assist totals when it mattered was good. It's just when we needed you to be second fiddle to Joel Embiid. Outside of it, he won 2 games. This is hard. I didn't think about this beforehand. I'm just letting y'all know now. If I have to give James Harden anything, all I remember is his final. His final at the College of the Philadelphia 76ers, Eat Sleep Sixers podcast, his final was so bad. I'm about to give the assist leader a C+, man. It just, we pay you so much to be the second guy. We pay you so the narrative your whole career is you disappear in the playoffs. This was your time to not disappear in the playoffs. And it showed. Game 1, you won by yourself. You won game 1 by yourself. Then you won another game by yourself. And it was showing. And then when it was put up or shut up, win or go home, win and go to the conference finals, or lose and go home.
Let me get this, John, as soon as he's done.
You was
All
gone.
right.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go this long. I'm sorry, y'all. I only could go. I can't go higher than C+. C+. C+ for me.
Listen. Mr. Harden, I appreciate you. I appreciate you facilitating that basketball the way that you did. You did it in a graceful fashion all year long. You changed your game. You came to the Philadelphia 76ers. You were not a scorer. You were a facilitator, and I appreciate you so much. You led the league in assists because you shared the ball. You wasn't greedy. You wasn't a ball hog. That speaks volumes for me. If it wasn't for Embiid going retro Harden for 2 games, let me tell you how we only would have won 1 game. 1 game. And it would have been a super embarrassment. Okay? A super embarrassment, this Philadelphia 76ers team. Okay? Would have been a super embarrassment. Which I still feel embarrassed. I really do. We got the league MVP who gave up at the end. Okay? You basically threw everybody except Harden under the bus for your poor play, for you giving up, which I can't fathom that. There's no excuse for poor play. You take accountability, sir. You play like shit.
Say it again.
You play like shit. Take accountability for your actions instead of blaming other people. I can't stand finger pointers.
Are we still talking about Harden?
I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you better be talking about Harden. That's what we're talking about.
So what I'm saying is, I got to give props to this guy. I can't just give him low grade, man. He led the league in assists. He played team basketball all year long. And he stopped us from getting super embarrassed in the second round. Because of his play, he made it a series. He made it a series because nobody else was showing up. We would have got pounced that first game. had that man did not score 45 points. We would have got pounced. All right, because nobody showed up game one. Nobody.
Anthony Melton did.
All right. We gotta get on to the grade. It's been
So,
like 2 hours at this, guys.
so what I'm saying is, I'm gonna give Mr. Harden. I'm gonna give Mr. Harden an A-, because he won the assist leader, and he tried. I feel like he tried. Like, what more can you ask for? This man was labeled so-called washed all season long. This man is old. All of that. A-. Go ahead, y'all. I'm not gonna keep going on and on because y'all heard me all season long. All right. I don't feel like he deserves a C+. I don't care what anybody says. He's gonna get an A- from me.
All right. So I give Harden a B. I would have given him an A, but there was some that playoffs. Some of that playoff stuff was pretty it was pretty unacceptable in my eyes. Also, dribbling the shot clock away, just too much ISO ball all season. Too much dribbling the shot clock away times when it mattered, and then making the wrong play. That happened an awful lot. So I can't give you an A. Even though you're a spectacular basketball player, but you got to be from me. And I think you got to be from Carl. I think he put it in the.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Berg. So Berg asked me. He said, if Tucker gets a higher grade than Harden, I'm done. I just feel like what Harden's role was and what Tucker's role was. See, I'm not saying that Tucker was better than Harden. I'm just saying that Tucker filled his role when it mattered better than Harden filled his role when it mattered. They had different roles. The CEO is not held to the same standard as the factory worker. If the factory worker is kicking ass, the factory worker may get an A+. The CEO may get a C+, and the company's still thriving because of the people underneath him. I'm not saying that Tucker was better this season overall than James Harden. I'm just saying in the role that they was asked to fill at the time, I gave him a little bit higher, yo. I'm sorry. James Harden wasn't what we needed him to be for 82 plus games. Don't just count the regular season, y'all. 82 plus games, he was a C+, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that PJ Tucker was better than him. I'm not saying that anybody that I gave a grade. Think about it. I gave Paul Reed a B+. I gave Paul. Do that mean I think Paul Reed is better than James Harden? No.
I can't agree with you, man, because you got a 6'9" small forward who don't really know how to do takeovers. He don't know how to do takeovers. So, like, this man is doing exactly what a point guard is supposed to do, and which is distribute the basketball, have court vision. He's doing exactly that. All right. Is it Harden's fault that Toby can't put up more than 20 points a game with that type of height? Are you serious, man? Bro, this man is 6'9", and he only gave us maybe this many dunks. Are you serious? He's 6'9". Wait. He's 6.
That energy with Embiid. Keep that energy with Embiid because he's next. Keep that energy with our 7'2" center.
He's 6'9".
Keep that energy with our 7'2" center.
Oh, my energy gonna be there, Pop. My energy gonna be there, Pop.
Keep that same energy
He's
with our
6'9".
7'2" center.
He's 6'9", and for real, every time he lays the ball up, his whole forearm is over the rim. And I wish somebody would tell me different.
You win.
Every time Toby lays up the ball, his entire forearm is over the rim. Am I lying? Go ahead.
You right. Now we on a Joel Embiid.
Go ahead.
Jenny's going for. We got 16 minutes left in this show. Jenny's going first. We at an hour and 44, right? Or is it not? Is it more than that?
Oh, it's more than that. We started at 7.
F it. Listen, Jen, you got Joel Embiid first. But all I'm asking before you go, Jen, I want Jose to keep that same energy about his 7'2" center.
I am.
Better keep. I don't. The MVP shit don't mean nothing to me, Jose.
I am.
Better keep that same energy.
I
with your
am.
7'2" center. Go
I
ahead,
am.
kid, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
You got me. Yo, don't get mad at me because Carl got booted out. Because you're gonna get the same energy from me, Pop.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Berg, my grade
Berg
for
said-
my grade for Toby was a C for consistent. In other words,
a C for
average.
consistent. I like your bars, man. Jen always got bars, though.
All right, so none of my panelists gonna like me for my answer to this question when I give it. I could tell you last year and the year before I got Embiid because they know how much I love Embiid, so they give me
you
Embiid.
Embiid every year on purpose, Jen.
Yep. And last year I gave him a A+++++++. Like there couldn't have been enough pluses. Okay. So I'm not going to give him all those pluses, but I'm still giving my man an A. I am sorry. I am still giving my man an A. Scoring All NBA first team, first time in his career. MVP of the league. Are there things that he could have done better that kept him from that? Okay, plus. Yes. For one, he had a sprained LCL through the whole freaking playoffs. So I'm not really sure what we want from him, but he didn't use that as an excuse like certain people did in the playoffs. He didn't say limp off the stage and make a big drama about his injury. He needs to get in the daggone paint more, and he needs to get more rebounds, and he needs to be watching a whole lot of tape of Nikola Jokic this summer. But I'm still giving my man A.
Watch tape of any big man ever. What do you mean, Nikola Jokic?
My turn.
Any 7 foot.
My turn.
I want you to go
You
last.
wanted the
Jose.
same energy, right?
I want you to go last. Can you go last?
No, I'm not going last. I'm going to give you the same energy. You wanted the same energy, right?
Yes,
I'm giving you the same energy. All right.
ahead.
I'm not giving Joel Embiid no passes. He ain't get no passes. Softest MVP in NBA history.
Oh, come on.
Softest.
I disagree. No, he is not the.
Softest.
That is
Listen,
a bunch of shit. He's
Listen,
out there
no,
on
let
one
me. Whoa.
leg. I don't want to hear
You gave you
softest
great.
and-
You gave you great. You gave you great. You gave you
Yeah,
great.
but I
You
still
gave you
have to
great.
argue with
You
you.
gave you great. You gave you great.
I
You
still
gave
have to
you
argue.
great.
She
You
can
gave
argue
you
with
great.
you. She can argue.
Yeah, no,
with you.
she can. I'm not saying she can't. You know what I'm saying? And if she argues,
got
I'm
you,
gonna shut
Jay.
up. But when she
got
finish
you, Jay.
arguing, I'm gonna keep
I'll be
talking.
talking again.
So listen, what I'm saying is, all right, game 6. You ain't touched the ball last 5 minutes of the game. Can somebody honestly tell me that Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, or LeBron James, which are really considered the top 3 players, one of the top 10 at least, those 3 players, right? Can you tell me that they're gonna allow the game to play out like that to a point where they don't touch the ball for the last 5 minutes of the game? Go ahead, I'll wait. Because can't nobody in this chat or in the world tell me that those guys are gonna settle for 5 minutes of them not touching the basketball. Joel Embiid, this is your team.
Say it again.
This is your team. Your team. This team was put together for you. You've been here the longest besides Kork Maz. There's no way that you don't touch that ball for 5 minutes of the game. I don't care if you got a broken leg. I don't care if you got a shriveled up pube hair. I don't care what it is. I don't care. If you want the ball, say you want the ball. This is your team. It's your team.
Well, he said it. He said he can't freaking play everything
No, it's your
himself.
team.
His
It's
team
your,
needs to play too.
it's his team. But no, he wants the ball 28 feet
Where at?
from the
Where at?
rim.
Where at?
28 feet from the rim.
How tall is he?
7'1".
Oh, all right.
7'1". You want the ball 28 feet from the rim and you're 7'1". I don't understand it. There's no way you're getting a higher grade than the other guy who gave up. You're getting an A- from me too. I don't care MVP or not. Stick that trophy up your ass, buddy.
A minor?
Damn.
That
You
was
guys
way
are
too high.
killing me.
That was
Dad.
way too high for me.
No, I kept the same energy. You wanted me to keep the same energy? I did exactly that. I kept the same energy.
I felt like it was still too high. Like I felt like you cursed him out and you talked to him the way you were supposed to talk to him, but then you still said you could be on the valedictorian list. You can still be on the salutatorian list.
Well, he's
No.
the MVP and the scoring champion and All NBA first team. That means something to me. That means something to the. Go ahead.
Let me get this right quick. Hold up. Jen, he's 7'1", 7'2".
And I said the man
I
needs to
can't
be getting
think
in
of-
that paint. I know.
I can't call out 5 times and for 11. We played 11 games in the playoffs. I can't think of 5 plays where he caught the ball on the block. That's unacceptable. I don't care about it. Is it late enough now? What time is this? 8 on my it's 8 my time, so it's 9 on the East Coast. Fuck Doc Rivers. I don't care what's being called. I don't care what's going on. I don't care about what's happening. He's 7'1", 280 pounds, and I never saw him catch not one time in Game 7. Not one time in Game 7 did I see him catch the ball below the free throw line.
I'm
get
glad
it.
I didn't watch that second half.
You're amazingly talented, Joel Embiid. Your talent at your size is crazy. Your footwork at your size is crazy. Your ability to stretch the floor at your size is crazy. But at some time, you gotta say, I gotta impose my God-given talents, not what I've worked on, because he worked on his mid-range. He worked on his 3. He worked on shooting. He worked on ball handling. He worked on his dream shake. His God-given ability, when it mattered the most, he didn't use.
Listen,
I can't accept that. That
listen,
kills me.
You know what I hate about this team? It has so much talent in the world, right? But if you don't have that killer, if you don't have that I'm going like if you don't have that Iverson-ism in you, there's nobody on this team that got that mama
You're right about
mentality.
that. Nobody
That mama
does.
mentality, that takeover. I don't know if you guys play NBA 2K. You make like 4 shots in a row, you get takeover. Like, there's not nobody in here that has that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one. You know who's the last guy on this team that had that? He's still playing.
Jimmy Butler.
He's still playing. I'm not saying he's gonna win it all.
He's not.
Listen. Hey, remember they hurt. Denver's not. Okay, Denver got a full squad. They missing a key part of they team. It'd probably be different with that guy on there because he's a beast. I can't lie. I'm a fan. At the end of the day, I gotta get credit's due. Tyler Hero was in that game. It might be different, but he's not. It is what it is, and we're seeing the better team win right now. That's what it is.
Right now.
But all right, we gotta get BG's grades.
Oh yeah,
this lady's gotta wrap it up.
Grandma Jenny gotta go to sleep.
No, I don't have to go to sleep. I got shit to do.
All right. No, but if I have to average your grades out and you got an A+ for being the MVP and you got a C+ for being your playoff self, then you only wind up at the B range for me, Joel Embiid, man. I just want you to care about being a part of the Sixers more. I think you love being a player. I think you love being the MVP. I think you really went after an award and you went and got it. But now that you have that MVP, next season, I need you to say and believe this is for Philadelphia. It's over with for me. I did what I had to do. I got the highest accolade that an individual can get in the NBA. Was MVP.
Now you got to treat it as a team, for crying out loud. Please,
exactly.
Jesus
exactly.
Christ.
So a B for me. A B, lowest that I think you can give an MVP. I don't think you can give an MVP lower than a B. But A plus, C plus get you a B. Playoffs and regular season, I have to average them out, and it's probably a B for me. A B because of the ending.
Yeah, and I want to give him a couple demerits for that, hugging on freaking Tatum at the end of that game and being all smiley.
Yo,
That's not
Berg,
Philly.
whoa, Berg,
What
I gave Harden and B A minus.
Berg again. Berg again. Your grade doesn't mean you were the best player. That means you starred in your role. Think about what I gave DeAnthony Melton. But I don't think DeAnthony Melton was better than Tyrese Maxey. I don't think DeAnthony Melton was even better than James Harden. But in his role, he got the grade he got. Stop taking the grade and thinking the highest grade. Dog, Paul Reed got a B plus from me. Are you kidding me?
And he deserved it.
And he deserved it in his role. I'm simply saying in his role, that was his grade. Berg, don't do me like that. We do this. Come on, Berg. You know me. Yo, don't be like that to me.
Berg children, man. Leave him alone.
Well, listen, everybody. You know, summers are coming and our season's over, but you know,
we got a new coach.
We got a new coach.
We got a new coach, y'all.
So happy about that. So we know in a few weeks that free agency is going to start. So if we get any big news, we will certainly jump on and do a show, and we will let you know. Am I right? We got to do a show.
For sure.
He always got bars. We'll show and we'll let you know.
Listen, we gave y'all
over 2 hours.
We gave y'all over 2 hours of content. We love y'all. We miss y'all. We didn't want to shorten the stick. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You guys want more content? I wish we can give y'all more. I could sit here. Listen, y'all want more content? Start being guests so we really can have something to talk about. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm on this summer, Jose.
Sign up. Get in my DMs. Tell me you want to be on the show. You know what I mean? Create controversy. Create some discussion, and we can have more shows. But if y'all just gonna say, listen.
And what was his name? Claude. I don't know if you're still on, Claude, but I did reply in the comments that he was saying, how do I get involved with this show? And I said, you're on our Facebook, just DM any of us. We're happy to talk about
anybody.
Listen,
we will have
y'all know what our Facebook names are. We're not hiding from y'all. We're not masquerading. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, DM one of us. If y'all want to be on the show, it's so easy. It's easy. Y'all don't have to sign a freaking application. Y'all just gotta say the word. The basketball is on y'all court. Y'all want to be on the show. Basically, that's what we're saying. All right.
Tell them how many times you've been in the show, Berg.
Berg,
please.
Smitty,
Jamar, tell them how many times you've been in the show. Smitty, tell them how many times you've been in the show. Like, we don't, like, this is for y'all. Like, we are the main host, but we want to have everybody on. We want to hear every Sixers voice. Take us home, Jose. Take us home, Jose.
Y'all see them fabulous icons up there, you know, that keep us known. Google us. If you just slap it on Google, bro. Everything you see right there, rah. If you Google us, like rah. Yeah. If you type in East Sleep Sixers in Google search, all them icons pop up in your face at one time. Pow! We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. If you ain't understand what I said in English, I'm gonna finish tell you in Spanish.
Hello.
En my Telemundo voice.
I got your ad libs.
No te olvides
No te olvides.
a decirle a un amigo. Que le diga a un amigo.
Que la digo a un amigo.
Que le diga a una amiga.
Que la digo a una amiga.
About the Eastern Sisters podcast. We love you. We're going to be here. Y'all, listen, we on Facebook. Don't hesitate. If you guys want to be heard, if y'all guys want to speak, if you guys want to put a point across about what y'all feel about this team, we'll make extra shows. But for the meantime, unless the Sixers do something in the offseason, that's when you'll hear from us. You understand what I'm saying? We got lives too. We love you guys. We on here faithfully. All 82 games and the postseason faithfully. So if you guys want shows, help us out. Let us know you want more shows, but you got to be a part of it as well.
Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe.
You got to be a part of it. So yeah, like Jenny's saying, Jenny,
you gotta
give us
search?
your segment.
What
Yeah,
you gotta
tell
search?
them, Jenny.
What you gotta search? Tell them what you gotta search.
You gotta search eat.sleep.sixers and you'll find
Easy.
us. We're on
Are you kidding
YouTube.
me?
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and if you are on Spotify or Apple Music Podcasts, please subscribe to our channel. Give us a 5-star review. We promise to give you all the exciting content.
Let's get it. So we got a new coach. Now let's see what happens after that. Until next time.
Let's go Sixers.
Sazanol.
Bye, everybody.
Let's go Sixers. Wepa.